Well, today's the day, my friends. We're gonna bust some of your asses again. Alright, welcome back, people. My name is Dominic. If you're new here, I usually do some things that has something to do with, social media marketing, Instagram, building up your personal brand so that you will one day be able to live off of that. All of these things that I'm talking about. Of course, I take you behind the scenes of my Instagram marketing agency, social media marketing agency, but that's not what we're going to talk about today. You know what time it is today. I didn't want to do a second one of those because, to be completely honest, I don't feel really comfortable, taking, random people that I don't even know just off the internet and just throwing them through some dirt. That's not the way that an English gentleman like I'm not from England, would do that or is supposed to do things like that. So my disclaimer for you people before I get into this whole thing, I'm not a complete asshole, or at least, well, I really don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. This is of course just for entertainment purposes, and just to show some people that not everything that glitters is gold, right? So, if I hurt some of your feelings, please be okay with that. I will send you a bunch of flowers along with some chocolate cookies if that's what you're into. And the other big disclaimer for today is it's become a little bit more difficult for me to actually go to a random hashtag and search for fakers, because what used to be really easy, because we just had to go to the top hashtags and see the top performing posts. The top hashtags used to be a unified thing that's been the same for everyone and anyone, and now it's not anymore. It's different for everyone. It's not a unique thing anymore, so it's kind of difficult. So of course, if you want me to do another episode, which I think you do, because I get probably even daily at least one person asking me when's the next one, please give me some hints to who I should get into. And for today's episode I have two people, and I'm talking already way too long for that, so let's get into that. We've had this one person that's sent me, can't you please take a look at Mario Mosbach. He gained 100,000 followers in 1 week, hashtag fake bust. And this is something. I don't know if there's some people out there that regularly gain 100,000 followers within a week. But let me get into it. First of all, it was really hard to get a hang of this guy, because apparently, I don't know if he felt it, he set his profile to private as soon as I had my idea, right? So we have Mario Mosbach, 116,000 followers, and I'm pretty sure he had 130,000 back when I first checked him out, which was about a year ago. So he has nothing in it anymore. His last picture has 4,000 likes, which is obviously pretty okay for his 100,000 followers, and 77 comments, which is still kind of okay. So maybe he gained a little bit of traction, but I think he knew that it's not viable to fake your way up to the top. And this one he had 6,000, almost 7,000 likes, which is a lot, and 67 comments. Alright, so let's just get down there. Of course, naturally gets slower, 1,000, but still, he keeps up with, posting or maybe faking stuff. Let me just check for the first search through the people that, and here's the thing, you can never tell for sure if these people are real or not, because there's some like exchange apps, and there's regular people. You can basically buy thousands of likes from regular people because they appear to be real, but they're not. Back to January 29th, and he had only 900 likes. It gets slower and slower, but if you hit the viral page, you never know, and it gets less and less. And here's the thing, man. Oh man, he only has a couple of pictures. So let me get my computer and let me get into Social Blade, because we know Social Blade used to be down, or is still down. I'm still trying to figure out a way to find something along the lines of Social Blade, but it's not, doesn't seem like it will be back anytime soon. And here's the thing, my ladies and gentlemen, here's the first big indicator. I mean, Social Blade went down about a month ago. I mean, not even. And just looking at this from the first glance, he only had 16,000 followers about 3 weeks ago, and he loses a lot. And this people is naturally what biggest indicators for people that bought lots of fake likes. It's or fake followers. It's losing massive amounts of people. So let me check a little bit more. And sometimes he gains some stuff, which is fair enough. You never know what he did. My computer is kind of slow. Anyway, so what does his graph say? He's only been within the Social Blade database since February 22nd, which is kind of not good for us because we can't see to the past. So maybe he bought even 10,000 followers, 60. We don't know, but because he started to drip really fast. Like here, it appears like he would have bought something. I don't know if this is bought as well. Might have been real, 400. You never know. But then like a graph like this where people lose and gradually lose all the time, it really speaks. It really, oh man, my phone. It really screams off buying stuff. And then again, it's a pattern. You can't really see this here that well, but it's a pattern. You're losing and then a big spike within 1 or 2 days, actually, or a week. You never know because Social Blade sometimes doesn't track each and every day. So and then he loses again and a big spike again. I mean, and now he has 100,000 followers more with only 35 posts. Because on February he only had 29 posts, and it doesn't seem like he deleted some of them. So here's the thing, this guy is probably a faker. I'm sure he knows it because he alright, so second guy is this guy here, Fabian Otto. First of all, you see, okay, pretty cool looking profiling at the first glance, but actually it looks, oh man, this really looks weird. It looks avant-garde. Down there he had 500 likes, which is fair enough for 23,000 likes, followers, but it keeps dipping. It could be because he posts all these grid images, which are obviously not the best thing to do in terms of getting engagement, and I would not tell you, but still, he only has, and here's the thing, he only has a couple of comments, not a lot of comments. Oh man, 1 comment, 50 likes from 23,000 followers. So let me just get this guy into my Flanks. I don't know if you know this. Flanks is an engagement calculator where you can basically calculate the engagement of a certain post. He has an average engagement rate of 0, ladies and gentlemen, 0.51%, which is about 30 likes or 4 comments per post. Kind of seems not a lot. Especially when you look at that he almost has 24,000 followers. Anyway, just put him into Social Blade because you never know. Might have been like the first one, which was a very clear one. Lizzie Go in the first episode. Oh, who just really bought 20,000 followers within a month. Okay, and here's the thing. The first glance, of course, he loses. He loses a lot. We know that we're in it, right? But seems like he grew really fast in a short period of time. It doesn't seem like he bought stuff. It might have been excessive botting or this other method, which is fair enough because still when you do it right, it's basically the Gary Vee strategy is following people, interacting with people, when doing it right and with doing it with the right people, it can and will help you. But apparently he did it with the wrong kinds of people, maybe even with some fake people. But here's the next big thing. So in this example, we can't really get into exactly what he did. Why does he lose that massive amounts of people? Why does he not have engagement anymore? But we wouldn't be us. I wouldn't be me if I didn't have some other data to look at. So what I did was just go ahead and scrape this guy, so all of the guys he follows. Basically what I do when I identify all of you guys as ghost followers. So, by the way, thanks for signing up for that. And there's currently a big waiting list already because there's so many people signing up for that. So I'm sorry if there's might be a delay for a couple of days, but you'll get your list, or you'll even get your things unfollowed. Right, so we're back a bit of time later, and I have here my graphs. in my computer that I don't really want to show you because it's kind of a secret. He does have a lot of people in there that high following of, you know, even 700, about 7,800 followings, which is not possible anymore. But right, so let's just sort this whole thing in terms of media count, because sometimes, you know, with lots of ghosts and, you know, fake people, they don't post, and, you know, why would you want to have people that post, but you don't want to have people that don't post, right? So let's just sort this thing. First of all, I see there's people that have 33,000 posts up on Instagram, which is so low. Not caring about being an adult, trying to make the world better with humor, love, masturbation. That's one of his followers. Well, fair enough, maybe. Alright, so there's lots of people that don't have any picture posted. Lots of people with actually nothing in it except for some stuff that I can't even read. I was testing the site to see how much followers get in truth, and still want to blah blah blah. Yeah, so there's obviously lots of ghost people, lots of, you know, win this, follow this, and you will win this, and you will get. It seems like there's a lot of people that follow lots of stuff that don't post. So it seems like there's some pages where you can basically, you know, like people's content within the app, and then you get some, you know, reward system. You get some tokens or whatever. And based off of that, you can get the same amount of likes back, or, you know, at least something like that. And here's the thing, usually people set up 2 or 3 accounts, one being, you know, the ghost account where you follow and, you know, like hundreds of thousands of guys, so that you can get all of these tokens to spend on the other account. So this is why there's, you know, lots of seemingly, you know, real profiles, probably old profiles that they had from back. Right, so let me just check how many people on his list don't have a bio at all. And there's lots of, you know, Russian people, he has like, oh man, how many people are those? Okay, so I will just show you parts of people that follow this German guy. Always think about that German guy. I don't know if anyone can read this, but, I mean, it could be that they really are into him, but, you know, kind of. He has about 7,000 to 8,000 people that haven't posted anything, that don't have a bio, that are just weird people, that are fakes. And, you know, of course, that's not good, as you might know, because the more fake followers you have, the more engagement drops. So here's the big conclusion for this fake bust. Nowadays, it's not as easy anymore to, you know, identify people that really faked it, especially when Instagram, especially since Social Blade went down. But he has lots of ghost followers, which I just identified by just looking at it for a minute. I mean, if you dig into that deeper, you can pretty see clearly that probably only has a couple of hundred people that are interested in his things, because lots of people might be fake. So thanks for watching. If you want to see more of these things, you know, be sure to hit that subscribe button. My name's Dominic. I try to post daily right now, but, you know, this week I have lots of traveling involved, lots of business trips, so I don't know if I can keep up with that. So I'm sorry if, you know, if I miss a day or 2 or 3. But anyway, my name's Dominic. I'll see you in the next episode of Instagram Fake Buster, you know, whatever. Be happy if you tune in every day. And, you know, bye-bye.